So far we have covered with number functions, character functions, and date function, guys. And the one more type of function is left in single row functions is conversion function. These functions are used to convert data from one data type to another data type. I'm sorry, guys. Okay.
So all these come under system defined functions, right?
Yes, all are system defined functions only. Okay. The conversion functions are.
అంటే సార్ స్ట్రింగ్ ని వేర్కర్ ని ఇప్పుడు డేట్ గా గానీ ఎలా అయినా కన్వర్ట్ చేయొచ్చా?
See, కొన్ని ఉంటాయి, కొన్ని there will be something and so string Krishna ఉంది, can't be changed to date, right?
Okay.
String Krishna is there and can't be converted into int, right?
Okay, అయితే నెంబర్స్ గా కానీ అలా కన్వర్ట్ చేయొచ్చు అంటారా?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
So like let's say I have a column with integer. I have a column with integer, and if I want to convert the column to a varchar,
okay,
we can do that, right?
Yes,
Because varchar will support integers.
Okay.
So those kind of conversions you can do using either cast or convert function. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So let's say cast function, select date. What it will give?
Current date.
Current system, date and time. Current system, date and time. See.
Krishna, can you please maximize the window?
Yeah. This is the maximum. Because whenever I run a query, the result window will come. That's it. If I do this,
I am saying regarding this, other names and all are on the top they are showing.
Is it okay now?
Yeah.
Okay, let me make it down. Multi-row functions. Okay. So this will give us current date and time. So from this, I just wanted to extract only date. We just wanted to extract only date. So then what can I do is, so cast is the function. Cast of get date as date. Cast as get date as date. So what I am doing is the get date. What is the in which format the date is there? Date time. So this I am just converting the data from date time to date. So what is the date will hold? What date will be having?
Current date.
Month
Current
and
date.
year.
Year, month and date, right?
Yes.
This is the date time. When I have converted the date time to date, converted to date or not?
Yes.
If I want to convert get date as time, okay, convert to date. Current date time. Convert to time. See? We got only time or not?
Yes.
So suppose what is the date time 2 will hold? Date time 2 will hold. So if I do this, cast of get date as date time, is it meaningful?
No.
We can do this, but do you see this is a meaningful conversion?
No.
Because the existing format itself is a date time, and again you are converting to the date time, so it's not. So if I do date time 2, what is the format of date time 2? What it will have?
Milliseconds also.
Yeah.
Date time
Microseconds and nanoseconds.
and nanoseconds. See, microsecond date time itself is having a microseconds. So date time 2 will be having a nanoseconds as well. Okay. Okay. See. So do you have this is the input we are taking. Our input is what? Date time. And what you are doing, I am converting to date time 2. So if you want to convert the date time to date time 2, so you need to have a nanoseconds as well, right? But in the source, do you have a nanoseconds? No.
Give zeros.
It will give, see, 3333. It is converted. Okay. Because since you are taking the system date and time, so it is giving. Suppose if you are in place of this, if you are taking a normal, like let me do.
It will give zeros.
It will give zeros. In the same place, instead of get date, if I take 2022 7 6, what is the time now? Is 7 9 10 point something. I am saying a 310. Okay, is a microseconds. So this is the date time 2. I am just converting to date time 2. See where it is giving error. Okay, sorry. See what it is giving?
Zeros.
All zeros. Also,
I have a doubt. You are not writing any as after this cast function.
it's not required.
It's not required for this thing.
See this here. See when you are doing cast off, this
Okay.
value as date here as is required.
Okay.
This is the as alias name. Why we keep is
We have to give you as now.
it is not mandatory. You can give or it's up to you.
No, say only in this thing it is not mandatory, or
Anytime for column reference or table for column alias or for table alias
yeah.
is not mandatory.
There also we cannot we can skip this as.
Yes, you can skip.
Yes.
Okay.
You can skip it.
Okay. Thank you.
But if you keep, so by when you are seeing, so you can easily
Understand. Yeah.
You can easily read the query. That's why we are keeping it. Okay. Next. So the date time we are converting. Guys, please mute yourself, please.
So how is this result pane going? How can we minimize this thing? Result pane.
Control R.
Control R.
Control R.
Okay. Thank you.
Control R. If you do Control R now, it will minimize, and if you again do Control R, it will maximize.
Maximize. Thank you.
Okay. True. Okay. Next. I'm just trying to convert integer. So select 1, 2, 3. Let's see what would be the result. 1, 2, 3. As I say number num. Okay. Let me try to convert this. Okay. Do you see? See, this is a integer like a tiny int. Tiny int holds, right? What tiny int holds? Tiny int holds between 0 and 2, correct?
Minus 256 to plus 256.
0 to 255. Okay. So since 1, 2, 3 is can be held by tinning. There's some background noise is coming. Okay. So if you want to convert this to int, you don't see any change, but internally it will convert. Cast as 1, 2, 3 as big int. Cast as cast of 1, 2, 3 as small int.
Krishna, this thing will only change the data type temporarily, right? It is not changing any modification to any table, right? We cannot update the table data type, right?
Whatever we do with the select statement,
It is only querying.
it is querying. While retrieving the data from a table, you are doing a transformations.
Transformations, right?
You are doing transformations as per your requirement. That's it. Once you have, see, once you run the query, you can able to see the data how you want. That's it. It will nothing to do with the table. Whatever the structure was there in the table, that remains same, unless you use alter command. Unless you use alter command and do some modifications like modifying a data type, or increasing the size of the data type, or dropping a column.
Like in ETL, if you want to load this thing into a database after this modified transformations, can we do that thing?
Sorry?
Like in ETL, like in Talent, if you after transformations and all, we will load it to database, right? So is it possible for us to do the like that in here?
Yes.
I mean to say, can we copy these results into a database, a new table or something like that?
Yes, you can do that.
How
You
is it
can
possible?
copy the data, the output of this into a different table. You can do that.
How is it possible?
Yeah, I'll show you. Let me complete this. Once we are into a joins, I'll let you know. I'll show you how you can create a table. Okay. Simple. It's not a big deal. Okay. See, if you want to try, if you want to convert an integer to varchar, it will allow. Integer to varchar, you can convert. So 1, 2, 3 is what?
Integer.
Integer, and I am just converting to varchar. That you can do. But see, so if someone come to you and ask, so this is an integer, can you convert to date? Can we do this?
No.
Explicit conversion from data type into date is not allowed. This is an integer and you are converting to date, which is not allowed. Okay. Saying this is not possible. Okay. Next. So integer, see, integer value we are converting to int, big int and small int. We can able to convert, and we can able to convert the number to varchar, and we can't able to convert the date to, sorry, integer to date. This is
Same way we cannot convert to varchar to integer, right?
I'll show you. Number conversions. Okay. This is the date conversions. Here we are left with the two. Select. See, cast of get date as varchar 20.
Not possible.
It is possible or not, but it is coming in a different format altogether. It is coming in a different format altogether. Okay, but convert, but the format is different. Okay, and
Reverse is not possible, right?
sorry,
Like varchar to get date we can't convert, right?
Varchar today. I'll come one by one. Just stay for 10 minutes. So see, here we have three major things: date, string, and numbers. Okay, first we have discussed regarding date. So the date can be, the current date can be converted to either date or time or date time or date time to, I have shown here. So that is possible. And can we able to convert date to varchar? That is possible, but is coming in a different format. If you want, if you are fine with this format, then you can continue, not a problem. But if you don't want this format, then it's you can't use it. Okay, then comes to the date. Can you convert this to int? Some number is coming. Even in Excel, if you are trying to store the date in an integer cell, do you know, right, how the data types to be selected in
Formatting.
not formatting? See, here it would be there. Yes, formatting. See here, number columns here. When you are trying to store date column into a number, it will give us the number like this. Okay. It is not throwing an error, but it's not a valid scenario. Right? It's not throwing an error, but it's not a valid scenario. Okay. In the same way, we are done with the number functions, and then character conversions. Okay. So character in the sense, select cast of sum. I'm just taking a ABC as varchar 100. So ABC itself is a varchar. And what is the point of converting this?
Extending the length.
Yes. In case if you want to extend a length, let's say, how do you get the table structure? We have a employee table, right? I've told you SP underscore help employee. SP underscore help is the standard stored procedure,
System procedure,
which is available by default. And if you run, you will get the complete definition of the table. So in this, if you see, what is the length of the employee name? Which is 100. Suppose if you want to convert this data type from varchar 100 to varchar 1000, you can do it like this. Select EMP. You can do this EMP ID, comma, cast of EMP number, EMP is the name as varchar. It is already 100 and I am converting to 1000 from employee. So internally it will convert. So here you need to give an alias name, otherwise it will come no column name. So the name, though you have changed, the column name remains same. See. Okay. So cast of employee ID. Employee ID is what? Integer or varchar?
integer.
I want to convert to varchar. Is it possible?
Yes.
Because varchar can hold
Alphabets and numbers.
alphanumerics, so it can hold. The value remains same, but internally it will store as a varchar.
Sir, we can also do it using alter command now, sir.
No. I'm not doing any changes to the table structure. See, if you see here, I am just saying a employee ID, converting employee ID as a varchar 100. It doesn't mean it go on change in the table. See, table, it is int only.
Okay, sir.
While extracting the data from the table, I am just converting it.
Like if we are using, we can use it in concatenation cases.
Yes.
When we want to hold the bigger column, then we will use this thing.
Yes. Okay. So see, this is, we can do this. And employee name, can you able to convert this to date? What is throwing? Explicit conversion is not possible. Okay. Explicit conversion is not possible. But guys, what the cast will do? Cast is a function which will convert the data from one data type to another data type. Okay. And what is the convert then? Convert also will do the same. Convert also will do the same. How it would be is syntactical. Syntax change only. Selector. Convert of. Here. I want to change. So please let me know what is this, what it is doing. Get date. Get date, what the get date will give?
Current date.
Date.
Current date and time along with microseconds. That date and time I am just converting to date. See here how we did this is the cast of get date as date. So by using convert, you can do the same. See, convert of date. Okay, you can do convert of. It's already date time to write. Just take time. Okay. Next.
It is just altering the parameters.
Yes. The syntax is different, right? That's it. See. Date, time, date time too. The same thing. Converting the given date to date and time and date time. So we are converting. Okay. So whatever you do with the cast, that can be done with the convert function. Then what is the difference between these two? Okay. So the convert will do more than a cast. So far what you are doing, you can able to convert the given date time to date or time or to date time. Okay. But if you want to convert the date into a different styles, you want to convert the date to a different styles. This is a get date, current date and time. So it is coming a y hyphen hyphen dd, hours, minutes, seconds, and microseconds. I want to change the format of this. I want to change the format of this style. I can say convert of. I'm just converting to varchar 10. 112. 112 is the style. Okay, 112 is see. When I keep the cursor over convert, see it is accepting three parameters. It is accepting 3 parameters. The third parameter is optional. So here see, if you see the convert, the target type in the sense is, so what you want to convert, what is the target you want? What is the target you want here? Date. So from where you are converting getting the target from this expression. Okay. So if you run this, see, in which format it is coming?
DD.
It's the integer format you are getting. It is coming in an integer format. Am I right or not? So next, same thing.
So why we have to give 112?
So that is, I'm not saying as a style number. See, let me Google it. This is not so easy to remember the styles what we have. I will show you.
So it is something like default code.
Yeah, this is a system defined style number. We have a style numbers is there. Okay.
Okay.
Conversion styles in SQL Server. So you can use any of these styles. See, one. If you keep one, the format would be this. If you keep two, the format would be this. If you keep three, format would be this. See here, the format. In this format, you want to convert the date, given date. So you can choose the style. So here, see, I have selected 112. This is giving YYYYMMDD. Suppose if you select 111 there instead of it. See, instead of this, select 111. YYY/MM/6. The same format is coming or not?
Yes, sir.
So if it is giving the result in integer, then why we need to take the data type as varchar?
So directly you can't convert that to int.
Okay.
You need to convert that to varchar. Okay. See, if you want to try with an int, it will throw you an error. See,
Extra comma here.
where you? Oh, yeah, here. Huh? See, why we are not giving an integer is this. That's
Okay.
all. After this, if you want to convert, then do convert. Convert. See, this you can convert, right? Big int or int, comma, this. Whatever the output we are getting for this is integer format, right? Till here. So
Yes.
that is now, if you run only this, that is now in a varchar. And if you want to convert to int, so convert big int. Okay.
Okay.
So the conversion is used for these different type of styles. If you want to get that data type, data in a different formats, you go for convert. All different formats will be there. See. Okay.
You need to remember all these styles of codes.
It's not so easy to remember, guys. So you'll, while working with database, and you might need to store the data in single date format. Okay, single format. So when you're doing that, it should be okay if you can remember 1-2 styles. In my company, I will either keep the data in this format, this format 23, or either in this format 112, not in any other. Okay. Even though the data is coming from the sources in any of the date format, so we'll convert to this. We'll convert to this and build it. Okay, it's not so easy to remember all the styles. As and when you require just conversion style, you click on conversion styles in SQL Server and come here and check which format you want and use the style number.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone has any questions till these conversion functions and
Sir, I have.
In cast, we don't have these things, right?
in cast you don't have an option called styles.
Okay.
So that's why the difference between convert and what extra convert will do is this.
Sir, in MS SQL, the default date format is Y, MM, and DD, no, sir.
Yes, sir.
But I want to invert in any different format, sir. While inserting itself, I want it in DD, and Y. How
Yeah.
can I do it?
You can just take this. Anyhow, so in which format you want? Just tell me.
105, sir.
You want 105. Okay. Let me do that here.
That is talent format.
Okay. See, select star from employee. Why this, right? So
Yes,
here, convert of hire underscore date as date. Sorry, convert varchar 10 comma hire underscore date comma 105. You are getting the data in your required format or not?
yes, sir.
Okay.
But I just wanted to change it in the column itself, sir.
While loading into this,
While loading, yes, sir. While loading into that column itself, I want to take in that format.
That is ETL.
DD, MM, and YY.
in that format you can't store because the date doesn't hold that. See,
Okay, sir.
okay, let me do one thing. You guys are asking how we can load the data to a different table, right?
Yes, yes.
I'm making it as a high date one because in this table already high date is there. If you are
Yes,
trying
sir.
to store the same again the same column, it will not accept it. But retrieving, if you are keeping multiple columns with the same, it's fine. It's no issues. But if you are trying to load the data into a table, or you are writing a subquery on top of it, another query on top of it, then also the same names will not be accepted. Okay. See, simple. Before from class, from just keep into give table name employee.
Select into, yes, yes.
Okay. Just if you don't have this, if you run this, what it is giving? It is giving some output, right?
Yes, sir.
If you keep this statement here into employee one, the result, all these result will go into the table.
Just like copy paste.
All this result now will be into employee one table. So see, star from employee one. So it is in this format.
And
So
if you want, we can delete that that column also, bold highlight column.
SP underscore help. Okay. Employee one. See, high date is in which format? This date. But see, high date one has stored with what? Restore with varchar. Okay, you can hold this format, but that can't be that can't be with the date data type. Okay, because that date data type by default will hold. By default will hold Y, MM and -DD. If it is not converting to that format while loading, it will throw an error. Okay, see here. If you did this right, if I do convert date, okay, let me remove this. First, what I am doing is I am just converting the date into my required format, and I am converting that to date. See what it is saying?
Converting from character string.
You got your error or not?
Yes, sir.
That's that can't be stored in a date. Any questions, guys? So if you are fine, then I'll go to the multi-row functions. So multi-row functions, guys. So multi-row functions already we have discussed. These functions will access all the rows from a table. All the rows or group of rows from a table. Guys, please mute. And produce single result or single result per group. This already we have discussed. Let me explain you again. Not an issue. Select star from employee. Just taking this data to one Excel. Yeah, already we have here. Okay. So if I want to, so here the group aggregation functions, or you can call it as a multi-row functions. What the multi-row function will do is it will access all the rows from a table or specific rows from a table and produce single result.
Single report result or multiple results.
How it would be. So here my requirement is I just wanted to get the total number of records available in this table. In general, forget about SQL, and what you will do if you have these records in either in Excel or in paper. So what you will do? You will take all the records and you will start counting. Once the counting is done, you will print the number or not?
Yes, sir.
Whatever the number of records you get, you will just print the number. Which means what you are doing, you are accessing all the rows and just giving a single output. Single result, single value output. Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next. So if I ask you in the same thing. So if I ask you the count at a department level. So what you will do? You will group them, right?
Yes, sir.
You will group. Just say if I there was an engineering college. There was an engineering college. Okay. So in the engineering college, if I ask you how many students are there in this college, so what you will do? Will you give only CSC group or will you give only IT group?
No, sir.
So what
Sum
you
of all.
Sum of
all the record, all the students, and you will give me single. Yeah, we have in this college there are 1,000 students are there. 1,000 students are there. Next. Okay, 1,000 students are fine. Next, I want the students count on year wise. So how many are from first year and how many are from second year and how many are from third year and how many are from fourth year. So what you will do? So you have all these students details are available with you. Then what you will do? You will group all the first year students into one and second year students into one and third year students into one and fourth year students into one. Right or not?
Yes, sir.
It will be having a 4 distinct values. How many years are there means that many years distinct values would be there, means first year, second year, third year, fourth year. Okay, all first year students will be counted and giving a one result. First year student is 250 and second year students are 250 and third year students are 250 and fourth year students are 250 and fourth year students are 250.
Group by year and count.
Okay, yeah, we'll come there, group by or what you will use. So what you are doing generally here, you are grouping, right? Based on my requirement, you are grouping the records. You are accessing multiple records. How you are accessing those? Based on your requirement, if you want, based on your requirement, you are grouping it. Now, okay. So first, our first question is, I just wanted the total number of students from the college that you have answered. And now I want a total number of students year wise. That is also answered. And now my question is total number of students year and branch wise. Year and branch wise. Which means how I want in first year
250 students,
there.
and in 250 mechanical has some amount.
Yeah. So
Civil
how
has
you
some.
need to group the records is, so college name is this, and in this college we have 4 different years, which is first year, second year, third year, and fourth year. And next, in first year we have these many branches, which means ECE, CSE, IET. Like there are, let's say 5 branches are there. Let's say 5 branches for there for each year. So what you need to do, how you need to do? First, you need to identify all the students who are belongs to the first year, and then you need to come to the next group, which is
Branch.
student number is he is first year and is who are belongs to ECE will be grouped, and first year and ECE will CSE will be grouped, and first year and IT will be grouped, and first year and mechanical will be grouped. How many records generally would come? Let's say I have a 4 years and I have a 5 branches for each year. How many records will come? This is general maths. Don't go for escape.
20.
20. Simple, right? 4 years and each one is 5. Each one has a 5 branches. 4 into 5, 20 records. 4 into 5, 20 records. Because all, let's say here, let me. So first year, in my first question, something, let's say some CBIT college is there, and total number of students are 1000. College, complete college name. Next, I want college name and year wise count. So what it will do is, college name is CBIT, and next, how many years we will be having for engineering?
4 years.
4 years. So do you have any change in the college name? No.
No.
No, count. Student count. So what it will do is, let's say our assumption is 250 each. Okay. Next question is college name. Here branch and student count. See, college name is, so let's say year 1 ECE, EEE, CSE, IT, mechanical, civil. These many branches were there in the first year for CBIT. So what will come? What will happen is, so what will be the student count? This 250 will be split into this, right? Let's say 40,
Yes, sir.
40, 40, 40, 40, 50. See some?
That's 250.
How many branches were there here? 6 branches. If you sum 250. And if I do the same, copy it, paste it, and make this is a second year. Second year also will be the same, right? Your count will be, you will do count like this or not?
Yes.
The same way. See here, 1 college and 4 years and 6 branches. 1 into 4 into 6. How many records will come?
24.
20.
Records will come. Okay. So in the same way here. So here you are accessing group of rows and producing single result. See here the count is 40, which means it is grouping 40 records and giving this count. The same way here, if you want to perform any aggregation functions which is applying on multiple rows, Okay. Aggregation functions. Char, count, min, max, average, sum. Okay, this. It will return the count the records from a table. Next, minimum. It will return the
minimum value of record.
Minimum value. It will return the maximum value.
So all these functions, aggregate functions, can be used to return multiple results based on by using group by function, group by clause, right?
Yes, yes. Okay. It will on the average. It will perform sum. Sum means, suppose, let me come on. So I just wanted to know the records, total number of records from an employee table. So simply
Select count star
from
employee.
this will give us this. Okay. Next, I just wanted to have the employee count department wise. Then what you will do? This count, this total number of 14 records need to be split at a department level. Need to do a group. So
Department ID.
To group, simply department ID. On which column you want to do group by, keep that column in the select list along with the aggregation. Okay, from employee. So then do
Department ID.
group by DEPT ID. So guys, remember group by. I told you this is one of the class. So far we have discussed the where class, and now it is a group by class. Okay, see. Got it right? Okay, this is fine. See, in the same way, here we have discussed right in the college. The table name is university. So table name is college. Table name is college. Okay. Can you just tell me the query to get the total count of students from the college?
Select count star.
Count star from
College.
Okay, this will give us the total number of students available in the college. Okay, next. So next,
Department.
Year wise, in this we don't. Next question we have discussed in our example is
Year wise. Okay.
Year wise. Okay. Year.
Comma count.
Comma count of
From college.
So here I am just taking a college name. Okay. College name, comma year, comma count of star from college. Okay.
Group by year.
College name, comma year. See, whatever the column names that you are using along with the aggregation function, those columns must be there in the group by class. Okay. See, if they are not there, if you are running only this, see. So generally college name is not there. That's why it is going with the invalid object name. So if everything is correct, then it will say college name is not in the aggregation function. You will be getting on message here, error message. Okay. So next, now college name, year and branch. Then select college name, comma year, comma branch, comma count of star from college. So group by comma year, comma branch. Okay. So see, grouping is same. In place of count, whatever the function you want to use, you can use. Whatever the function you want to use, you can use. If you want to, here, the requirement is to count the number of records. Yes, you can use. If you want to get the total number, count, then we have a count function. Suppose if you want to know the total fees paid by the students, then instead of count, what you will use?
Sum.
Sum. So if you use sum here, total amount paid by the students will come. And if you use a sum here and year wise, in first year how much has paid, and second year how much has paid, third year students how much has paid, and fourth year students how much has paid. And next, if you come to this year and if you use sum, in the first year in the college, the CBAT, so in the first year, ECE students how much is paid, and EEE how much paid, CSC how much paid, IT how much paid, civil how much paid, mechanical how much paid. So you can do that.
Sir, can you give me the example by using employee table? Will be some helpful to understand.
Here I gave, right? This is C.
No, not a single count, sir. We want to please take in 2 or 3 more columns, like
Yes,
department ID.
what you want to call this? See, department wise, in the department there will be multiple employees working with the same designation. Possible, right?
Yes, it's possible.
Employees will work with, so now I am into IT department. So with my designation, there are 4 employees are working. So I want to know. So in the IT department or any department. So I have a 10 departments in my company. In each department, how many are working? We already seen. So now in each department, in each designation, how many are working? Select DEPT ID, comma, next, job name, comma, count of star from employee, group by this. It's not DEPT ID, it's a DEP ID. Okay. See. Total 14 records. See, if you want to know the data, just do order by. Order by 1 is, what is the column position of 1? DEP ID.
Ascending.
1001 clerk, only 1 employee is working. 1001 manager, only one is working. Let me do one thing. Let me take this output to an Excel. Yes, EMP count. Okay. So employee count. And next. See, here total employees are 14. Now if we are calculating out of this 14, see 1001, 3 employees are working. In 2001, 5 employees working. And 3001, we have 6 employees working. If you sum this total, it is getting equals to 14 or not?
Yes.
Okay. Next. Employee count. So job wise. See, Total in 1001, how many employees are working? 3.
3.
See, in 1001, we have only one. 1001, manager, only one. 1001, president, only one. And when it comes to 2001, how many employees are working? 5.
5.
So, in which analyst are 2, and clerks are 2, and manager is 1. And comes to 3001, there are 6 employees working. Here, manager is 1, clerk is 1, manager is 1. So, 3001, sorry. 3001 this right. 3001, clerk is 1, and manager is 1, and salesman is 4. Got the grouping? If you sum all these, which is again equals to 14. If you check individual, 1001, you have 3 employees working. For 2001, if you sum, there are 5 employees are working. And if you are seeing 6. Got it?
Yeah, yes.
So here, in here, so in the same way. So here, I just wanted to apply. So I'll discuss max and average later, and let me go for sum. So I'm just taking sum of salary. Employees, instead of count, I'm just taking a sum of salary. So if you are performing a sum, means sum can be applied on what? Can you apply sum on
Integers.
strings? No,
No.
right? Can you apply sum on dates?
No,
So the sum can be applied on only integers.
integer.
Okay. Sum of salary, and this here also the sum of salary. So the sum, how it will perform. See, if I run 31,007 rupees is the total salary which is paying to all the employees. If you want to see, go to 10, 11, where it is. Okay, let me. Let me take this data to Excel. Okay, if you sum, this is the salary sum, right? What is the total salary you are getting?
31,007.
31,007. Here also the same, right?
Yes.
Okay. Take this. Next, I want the salary which is taking at a department level. So total salary is 31,000, means there might be the chance the majority of the amount will be taken by only one department. There is a chance, right? We want to know which department is taking more salary. So this,
Yes.
just run this possible scenarios. Okay. By seeing this, what you can come to know. So total salary you are paying is 31,007 rupees, 31,007 rupees, and out of which 2001 department is taking a more salary, and the next is 1001 is taking, and next is 3001. You have to know, right?
Yes.
The same thing you can do here. See, let me do order by, it's not in order. Sort smallest to largest. Yeah. Okay. See.
Already you have given order by inquiry, right?
No, I have not given. Order by is not copied from the previous. See. Though it has, I might not select it. I have not selected it. I ran this from till here.
Okay.
Okay. See. 1001 clerk. Who is taking in? Who is taking the highest salary from 1001? President is taking. Like this, you can come to know. Okay. Understand the grouping, right?
Yes.
Okay. So in the same way, if you want to get the minimum value, so I just want, let me take this same. Will give us the minimum salary. What is the minimum salary taking from all the employees? Which is 900. If you want to check it. See, 900 only, right?
Yes.
Okay. Department wise minimum salary. See, from department 1001, 1400 is the minimum salary. From department 2001, 900 is the minimum salary. And from 3001, 1050 is the minimum salary. So it's the same. See, you will get.
But without grouping, we cannot add an extra column, but that which person, employee name, which employee name is getting that salary. Can we do that?
See, which employee name, if you are keeping an employee name, is something different, right? So the employee is the lowest granularity. You will be having one record for each employee. In that scenario, do you really require grouping? So what is your question? You want to know
No, which person? Like there is only a department ID, job name, and only employee salary. Which person, like employee ID is not given, or employee name is also not there. So how can we add those columns?
So if you keep here as employee ID and you are
It will
performing
take in
the
grouping, right?
aggregation, huh?
That will again ask in group also, group by clause.
If you are keeping it group by, so what is the use?
That's what.
No use, right? So
Yeah.
because the employee ID is the lowest granularity. Whatever
Yeah.
the 14 records we have, the 14 distinct employee IDs are there.
Yes, yes.
So there is
My question is that how can we add that particular employee ID name as one extra column?
you can't add it here.
Yes, yes. Okay.
You can't add it. So if you want to know, so that is an interview question. I just wanted to know the highest salaried employee details. So here our lowest salary employee details. This will give us the lowest salary, right? But who is taking salary? This query will give us the lowest salary from an employee table. But I want who is taking that salary.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, that will come. I'll tell you. When we are working with the subqueries and correlate subqueries, there I'll explain you. Okay. You need to write one more query.
So, okay, we can take this query result as an input for the next query.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And the same thing you can do for max. The min will give you a minimum salary, and max will give us here instead of min can take max.
So we can just put this result in the where clause, right?
Yes. Okay, this is maximum. See, the maximum salary is taken by employees is 6,000. See, do you see any salary which is more than 6,000 here? No. Out of all these employees, who is the salary? What is the maximum salary? Is 6,000. Okay. See, same department wise maximum. Who is taking a maximum salary? Department wise. And the above, when you are working with min is department wise, lowest salary, who is taking the lowest salary. This is at the job, department and job wise. Okay. And next, the same thing, average. Generally, what is the average?
Sum divided by
count.
total number.
Sum by count. Okay. Average means suppose in my organization there are 10 employees are working. So one employee is getting 1,000 rupees and the other employee is getting 10,000. 10,000. So, but as what I need to is how much is the average we are paying to each employee? How much is the average we are paying to each employee means the sum of all the salaries, 10 employees salaries divided by total number of employees will give us the average. So here, since directly we have average function is there, so this average function will do that. See, 2214 is the average. If you want to check whether it is performing correct or not, see, if you select the total salary column here, the Excel itself will give us an average. See,
Yes, sir.
2214. Okay. This is what average will do. Okay, here. This is also you try it with the average. Okay. So this is about group by class. So what group by will do is it will group the records. It will group the records. So on what basis it will group is whatever the columns that you have mentioned along with the group by. ఇక్కడ గ్రూప్ బై క్లాస్ లో మీరు ఏమేం కాలమ్స్ అయితే మెన్షన్ చేశారో సో ఆ కాలమ్స్ మీద గ్రూప్ బై ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ ద డిస్టింక్ట్ వాల్యూస్ అండ్ ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ ద కౌంట్ అగైన్స్ట్ దట్ విత్ ద కాంబినేషన్. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ here one more thing and just 5 minutes it will be over. Sorry, let me keep charging. It's not charging. Otherwise, okay. Let it be. Tomorrow I'll explain you about the having class and we'll do some exercises. Okay. Some exercise on built-in functions and then we'll go to might be Friday SQL set operators. We'll complete. Okay. Tomorrow we'll discuss regarding having. Having is how I need to know, tell you the difference between where class and having class and how having class will work. Okay. Any questions, Anny?
That's it.
No question.
Sir, we have discussed the numeric functions, number functions.
Yeah.
Where I want a sequence of numbers, sir, which will automate.
Sequence of numbers means?
I mean, I wanted to create a column. It will start from 1 and it will go to 1, 2, 3 and so on.
Identity.
Auto increment.
Identity.
Auto
In the table you want or while selecting? Here
in
two
the
questions.
table itself.
While loading the data into table you want or while retrieving the data?
No, sir, not while retrieving.
Okay. So we have identity column.
You want?
Identity. While creating a table, on which column you want to generate a sequence. So there, column name,
Auto increment.
space, identity of 1, 1. 1, 1 the since 1 is a starting from where you want to start.
Incremental value 1.
So can you please write it once and show me?
Simple here. Let me. Suppose create table student 2. Okay. S number you want to make it as a sequence. Identity. Okay. Identity column 1, 1, which means it should start with 1 and increment by 1.
Okay.
Starts with 1 and increment by 1, which means 1. Next will be 2. And another one will be 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. In that way. And one more thing you need to keep remember is you should not provide any value to the S number. System automatically will generate.
So while providing insert into, I don't need to include
S number column. No need to provide any value to the S number. By default, it will take.
Okay.
See, S name, varchar of 100. Okay. I've created a table. Okay. Here, in general insert statement is insert into
Student.
Of S number comma S name values of 1 comma some Krishna comma.
But identity will not take values unless you use identity
I'll
set
come
identity.
there. I'll come there. So generally, this is our insert statement.
Yes.
If you want to load the data. Okay, see, if you run this, cannot insert explicit value for identity column in table 2 when the identity set is off. Identity insert set is off. Okay. So
Okay.
here you have created an identity on this column. So you can't explicitly provide a value to this. So instead, see, remove this. And also remove S number from here. Just run it. 2 rows is inserted. And generally, if you are not providing any value to the given column, it will be populated with a null in our general scenario. But here, it will be populated with the value. Select star from student 2.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys. Chalo.
So, sir, generally, what are the map reducer jobs, sir?
What?
Map reducer jobs. And talent మనం map reducer jobs కోసం యూస్ చేస్తాం కదా హడూప్ లో.
నాకు ఐడియా లేదండి మ్యాప్ రెడ్యూస్. బిగ్ డేటా ఐడియా లేదు నాకు మ్యాప్ రెడ్యూసింగ్.
ఓకే.
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ.